Hey everyone, Mike Extra Cheese here. It's time to do something a little bit different with this video. I've been leaning a little heavy towards the collectibles and towards the food videos. Today it's time to go out exploring. Also, if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Become a subscriber to this channel. Can you believe this channel launched in January of this year, 2026, and we are almost 70 videos into this year. It's just July. So there's a lot of content going up, a lot of views. Please become a subscriber and see what we got going on in the Extra Cheese channel. Are you ready to do this? Let's do this. Today's video, it is Tuesday, July 7th. 2026. We are at Rock Cut State Park, my old stomping grounds. I have not done this trek in 20 years. I know that for a fact. maybe I did it one or two times in the last 20 years, but I know this path pretty darn well, and I'm going to be bringing a trip down memory lane today, so to speak. I have a lot of memories here with my cousin Chuck, my best friend Shan, and let's see what we will uncover. That, and I need the exercise. Yeah. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to need these shades too much in here. It's a really nice day. Now I can hear cars in the distance because I know what road I'm near right now. That's Harlem Road right over there. You're not going to get lost in here. This is really buggy. I've found myself doing this a lot because lots of flies, whatever. I'm in the woods. That's to be expected. All part of the experience. Doesn't bother me. One thing I've noticed though, I never noticed when I was younger how much uphill this is. But man, am I noticing it when I'm older. Up, up, up. But I remember it. I remember it really well. I just don't remember the uphill part so well because, as you can hear, I'm not even 5 minutes into this. I've got a pretty good breath rate going right now. Yeah, that's okay. These bones need it. Now I've already taken a wrong turn, or I've forgotten something, because I don't remember this path going up to the road like it's doing right now and stopping. It's going to stop. I'm going to turn around, I think. I'm certain I did not follow. Yeah, I'm going to turn around. Let me see. Does this go around the bend there? It does. But that's not where I want to go. So I'm going back this way. And I'm going to find the path that I need to be on, because this is not it. But it wasn't too far off the path, so that's good. I don't have too much farther to backtrack. But you can see how that brings you up to a major road right there. Oh boy. They say the mind goes first. 20 years, come on. Show me a little grace. 20 years. So I went up this hill. I just came down the hill, which was a lot nicer. But I have a feeling I should have turned down this way here. That's where I came from. There's somebody coming upon me. And she looks a lot younger than me, so it's going to be easy to let her pass. But I have a feeling that this is the way I was supposed to go. Gosh, I hope so. I didn't bring any bug spray for mosquitoes. Oh man, am I in for it. Let's see where this one goes. And we have the stairwell of tree roots. We have the stairwell of tree roots. Now I still have some agility left in this body. I'm not too scared about maneuvering. I got flies and everything landing on me, taking a nibble the back of my neck. They're loving me today. The stairway of tree roots right here. Look at this. Holy cow. Now I'm just being attacked by bugs. I'm sure it happened when I was younger. But as older, I'm just not used to it. You see the lengths I go through to make these videos? Holy crap. But it's all going to be worth it. All part of the experience. I said it again. A little darker in this area. We used to call this part the dark woods. And then somewhere around here, back in there, in the area anyway, in the vicinity. I can remember when we were kids. In fact, I was reminded by my friend Shan that we found several skeletons, not carcasses, but skeletons of deer in there. Now, I'm not sure if they were poached, because you can't hunt in here in hunting season. There's a lot of deer in here. Now, I'm not sure if they were poached or what. We just found it strange. You didn't look at this drop off. Look at this. Man, I better watch where I'm going, huh? Wow. But we found it strange that there would be 3 of them, 4 of them, all in one spot like that. So we kind of called it the deer graveyard. And it was there for several years before Mother Nature took its course, maybe, and dispose of the bodies correctly. But yeah, I remember this area really well. It's nice though, but you got to be careful. This is not a path for those who can't maneuver. I find my agility's coming back. It's really not too bad, and I got my heart rate up a little bit, so I'm fine. I'm not panting like I was when I first started off. Of course, I'm going downhill now, and that helps too. But down here, if memory serves me right, is a bridge. There's a bridge down here. I'm going to look at the ground while you're looking at me. But there's a bridge down here. I'm sure it's been redone in the 20 years that I've been here. But yeah, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to share some memories with you. Oh boy. I no sooner said that than look what's coming. I'm glad I'm on the right path. I remember this area so well. I wouldn't think these paths, I don't think they disappear. These are paths that have probably been here longer than I've been on planet Earth anyway. But this bridge here, there's some water running under it, I'm sure. Wow, it looks pretty old though, don't it? This might be the bridge, for all I know. This water has been down here for a while. In fact, there's still carvings on it. Now, I don't know if any of my old carvings are on it from when I was a kid. I'm going to look and see. I doubt it. I bet these are new carvings, probably a different bridge than when I was a kid. The winds are changing. There's not a lot of wind out here right now. It's a little warm. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I might have done when I was a kid. I've said that before though, and I found stuff, so better watch what I say. But take a look. It's nice and peaceful, right? I'm going to explore this bridge and see if there's any carvings that I recognize. Okay, so I'm leaving the area now. I did not see any carvings. We're talking 40 years ago. I was a teenager. Probably more like 45 years ago. And I didn't see anything that I recognize that I may have took part in. If that's the wood, if that was it, it's not there no more. Time has taken its course. But we're going to go on up here. There's a story I'm going to share with you about my cousin Chuck found these ginormous anthills. Now these things were about 3 feet off the ground. I don't think they're going to be there anymore. In fact, they shouldn't be, but who knows? But these things were ginormous. And I'll share the story when I get up there. But here we go uphill again. I don't know if you can tell from this camera. Can you tell that that's uphill? It's uphill, take my word for it. But we're going to be getting out of this area pretty soon. There should be a turn up here, and there's going to be more of a straight path. This is pretty rugged. But look, there are people come down here on their bikes. You see that? That's tread from bikes. Of course, they're going downhill. I don't know how they go up. But man, that's risking it, right? Coming down that. Coming out of that area now. This is the road the park rangers use. They have their storage area down there, as you can see, heavy moving equipment and whatnot. So that'd be Winnebago County Forest Preserve. Down to that area, that's where we just came out of, or I just came out of. Since you're along with me on the ride, it's we. Got the shades down right now. Not too bad for them. Some sunny areas, but up here is where those anthills were. And I'm just going to share the story while I walk. Up in this area here, there were 2 mounds of anthills coming up from the ground. We didn't know they were anthills. I think my cousin knew they were anthills. I had no idea. These were red ants, okay? So these things were aggressive. You were young. So he'd have this thing where he'd stick his arm in that darn thing and pull out thousands of ants. I'll say thousands. And he'd shake them off his arm real quick without getting bit. But man, I remember that, because I wasn't going to do it. But my cousin Chuck, if you're watching this, you were fearless, man. You're probably saying, no, what I was stupid. No, you were fearless. You were young, and you were experimenting and testing your limits, my brother. And you made it. But man, right down in here, these things are huge. Okay, so you see this tree. You see me. So these things have come up to about here. They were round anthills, kind of like in that Indiana Jones movie, in the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, where they come up upon all those anthills. And so, you know, those are ginormous ants. I mean, it's not like, but they were big anthills like that. I've never seen nothing like that. And for a couple years, they were here all the time. But I had never seen nothing like that before, or really since. Yeah, that was quite the experience, let me tell you. If I had found something like that today, I'd show it. Ain't no way I'm sticking anything in it. I think after he figured out it might not have been such a good idea to do, what he ended up doing was we would get some sticks, just sticking sticks in those ginormous anthills. Yeah, he wasn't going to put any more flesh into it. This is an area we used to call the Dark Woods. And we used to refer to a book by Terry Brooks called The Sword of Shannara. He wrote the Shannara series, and let our imaginations run wild. But this is where Alanon and Paranor lurked, if you're familiar with the Sword of Shannara. If not, you will not be disappointed. Start with book 1, written in 1977. Has a lot of feel of Lord of the Rings, Tolkien to it, but it's not. And Terry's many books into that series now. What great memories. Paranor, right up ahead. Paranor was also known as the Druid's Keep, which is where it is basically a castle. Some of you may already know that. Now this is more of a straight trail, more of a pebbled trail. This might have actually been man-made at one time. It's been here a long time. Remember this, like, again, I'm going to refer back to when I was a kid a lot, because that's where all these memories are invoking. But yeah, I'm not going to see too many tree roots down here. This is more of a bike path trail. It goes all the way across. We're going to come down to a road down here, pick it up, and we're basically going to run it right into the lake, which is going to make for some good viewing as well. Now it's about 80 degrees outside. I would say the dew point's around somewhere between 64 and 65, so as far as summer goes, it's comfortable. It's comfortable. It feels good outside. Could be a little bit more of a wind, but the thing of it is, looking up into the treetops, there's not a whole lot of wind up there today. And I wonder how much of it would actually get down here anyway. Probably not much. I don't remember, in all the times I've come out here, getting too much relief from wind. You're supposed to, this is probably more of a medium type trail that I've always done, and you're supposed to work up a sweat, so to speak. This is work. It's good work. It makes you feel good on the inside. Man, I'm glad I did this. Folks, don't forget to stay tuned for the follow-up for this video, which is going to be called the Mosquito Bite video. That's the one in which Mike Extra Cheese, present and accounted for, will count how many hundreds of mosquito bites he has on tomorrow's video. I don't know how long it's going to take for those suckers to manifest, but I can guarantee you that I am feeding the mosquitoes right now like you would not believe. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have come into this video in full idiot mode, because I didn't put any kind of repellent on me at all. I just said, you know, let's go out and chance West Nile virus, and let's just see if I can get bit up by at least 100 mosquitoes, to where I probably don't do a video like this again unless I'm in pants, because I'm not. I'm full shorts, full, you know, like I would have done as a kid. But you see, as a kid, I'm stupid and ignorant. I'm not supposed to be this way as a grown man. Oh my gosh, I mean, it's been constant swatting away of things flying in my ears. That's why I got the glasses on, because that way at least they're not in my face so much. Oh man, yeah. There's where we just came from. Now I'm trying to remember. I think we're going to go this way, because our options are take a right, take a left. I think I see the lake in front of me. I think if I go this way to the right, I'm going to come into a little shelter area. So I'm going to go right. I'm going to go right because I think the shelter area and I think the place to get a drink of some refreshment, some liquid refreshment, H2O, is not too far away down this way. And then I'm going to go back the other way, and I think that's going to bring us into a picnic area, and we're going to run into Pierce Lake. Let's find out. The suspense is killing me. That didn't take long at all. About 20 seconds has expired, and as I thought, as I remembered, we're going to come out into a clearing here. It's different than when I was younger. Oh, this is the Lions Club area. That's where they had their festivities. Let's go look down here. Put the shades back on, but what the heck is down here? It looks like some kind of swamp area. It's definitely part of the lake, but there's a whole bunch of foliage on it. Wow. Yeah, we got kayakers out there. Not kiosk. A kiosk is something you walk up to. I mistakenly said that in a previous video. We got kayakers out there. Not kioskers. They are not floating on a kiosk. But look at this. Look at all those toadstools. That's what I call them. Wow, look at that. That is something else. I had no idea this was down here. And look what's coming up. First of all, look at the... How's that for a green roof? This is the outhouse. Look at that roof. It's got things growing all over it. Wow. That is neat. I'd hate for it to cave in on me while I was doing my business, but look at over here. We found it. We found it. H2O. I'm guessing they work. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's get the camera out of the zone. Let's go over to this one. Oh no, it doesn't work. That one doesn't work. How about this? Of course, I'm not getting down on my hands and knees to do that. But look, it doesn't work. But the animals will be happy. Yeah, I'm not getting down. I'm not getting down there to get a drink. That's crazy. I wonder, the pressure is diverted to that, the downspout only for basically filling up some kind of a water bottle or something, or giving your pet a drink. But I'm not that thirsty. Let's go down a little ways. Let's go down here. We'll find something. Maybe. We found that. Maybe we'll find something else. So we've come down the path a little bit anyway. That's where we were. Just think of this is really scenic. There's the lake. Here's what's in front of us. The birds are singing. That's nice. Just wanted to bring that 30-second moment to you. Just a really nice area. Pierce Lake. We're going to join back up on the trail somewhere down over there. But not a lot of people out. Kind of have run of the park. How about that? You could literally say that out here. Share a memory with you. You know, I was sitting with my friend Shan at a picnic table out here one time. And you want to know how you find out that your best friend's afraid of something? This one's for you, buddy. Can I remember it? Just sitting down having a conversation. Huge. I'll call it a wolf spider because I don't know what else to call it. Just comes hanging down from its web and stops right in front of his face and looks at him. And that's when I found out that he didn't like spiders, Sean. because he just lets out this, "Arr!" You know, he goes into beast mode and just takes his fist and pounds it into the table. I said, "You don't like spiders?" He goes, "No, I hate spiders." In fact, I think there was probably some choice 4-letter words that came in with what I just shared with you. Fill in the blank. But yeah, that's when I found out that my buddy Shan, who I'm going to be sending a link to this video because I want him to remember this stuff, did not like, and still probably to this day does not like, spiders. But yeah, I guess if I had a spider drop down in front of my face and look at me eyeball to eyeball while I was sitting there minding my own business, I'd probably respond and like. But I remember seeing it come down. Didn't, you know, he acted so, thanks for saving me, buddy. Thanks for saving me. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, you really, I owe you one, man. I owe you one. I wanted to come up to the shoreline and look at all these lily pads. It's unreal. That is an ecosystem there. That is good stuff. I do not remember this. Like I said, I haven't been out here in a long time. I know my way around still, as you can see. But this I do not remember. Now I definitely remember this area here as a kid being flooded a lot. There's many times I remember trying to maneuver off to either side to not have to go through that mud. But look, conveniently, they've got a plank walkway. They got a plank walkway over here now to where we don't have to worry about this so much. They put the planks down. Oh, look at this mess here. Bikers are going through it. I can't imagine. Oh man, that is a mess. It has been raining a lot, so I'm not surprised it's so muddy, but I'm glad for us walkers. They gave us a pathway, raised it up a little bit above ground. Yep, that's nice and convenient. Absolutely. Stretch on over that one, and stretch on over another one, and we're going to have more hurdles to overcome, but this is a good walk. Man, I don't know how much of this I'm even going to edit, to be honest with you. There's no reason to. We're just doing it together. So I have a choice to make. I can go down this way, cross over the bricks, go up that way, or I can go this way, up the hill. I'm going to go this way. Now, years ago, yeah, I probably would have went that way. I'm going to go this way. This looks a little bit more what I remember to me. And I think I chose the right way because what I see up there is a road leading to somewhere. Well, it did take me up to a road, and I'm going to follow it, stay out of the mosquito den, if you will, for a little bit. I think this is going to take me up close to where the car is. I don't know, but I'm staying on the road for now. When you're driving in here, you realize that there's lots of hills, but you're in a car. The car is doing the work for you. Well, this is one heck of a hill. I haven't done a hill like this in a long time, and to be really honest with you, I have no intentions of doing a hill like this again in the near future. Somehow I got off the path. I guess I should have took the one that had all the stones instead of this one, because I'm sticking to the road now to get me out instead of going back in, and I'm wishing that I would have just went back to the stones. Epic fail. Back to where we started. I just stuck to the road. There's a nice breeze coming. You ever noticed that when there's water, there's wind? Have you ever noticed that? I just come down this hill just right now, and I just got hit with a cool, fresh, refreshing breeze. Lots of people out here today. Starting to come out in the boat area anyway. Man, that wind feels good. All these cars passing me up. We made it. Whew. Back in the car now. Got the air conditioner running. I have hydrated myself with H2O, aka water. And you know what? That was a good walk. I kid around. I'm in there saying, huffing and puffing up these hills, but the hills weren't that bad. They weren't that bad. Exactly what I expected. I knew what I was in for. I've been coming to this park. I came to this park as a kid in the summertime, like now, 2-3 times a week. I know this park really well. I could go on and on about all the different things I've done in here with my friends. This park was a rite of passage, really. Everyone in my age grew up at this park. We all came out here, and kids are still out here today. I can see them as I film this final sequence. Now, the whole trip, the whole walk, took about a little over an hour. I think about an hour and 10 minutes. I'm not going to be showing an hour and 10 minutes of the walk, but quite a bit of it's going to make it to this video. I think. I say that now. Who knows? When I sit down and I edit it, things change. Let me put it that way. Anyway, thank you for hanging around. I'm going to switch angles here so I can finish this in the only way it can be finished. Yeah. Thanks for watching this video and the dribble all over my face. This video is over.